All right, welcome back. The federal government's big antitrust trial against Meta begins today. Meta, of course, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. The government claiming the company chose to buy Instagram and WhatsApp in order to prevent them from becoming larger competitors. And it comes as Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has tried to improve relationships with the White House and one President Donald Trump. Eamon Javers at the court for day one of what is expected to be a several-week trial. Eamon.
Hey, Brian, that's right. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is on the stand right now. I had a chance to say hello to him very briefly on his way in, but he didn't respond to any questions. The FTC's lawyers are walking him through the early years of Facebook now, and the stakes of this are very high. Meta could be forced to spin off Instagram and WhatsApp, but the company complains that this is a case that, quote, defies reality. This is also going to be a high-profile test, as you say, of the Trump administration's position on antitrust. Is the populist Trump FTC going to take a big swing at big tech, or will the art of the deal President Trump intervene on behalf of his new friend Mark Zuckerberg, whose striking MAGA makeover in recent months has really gratified this White House? And that has a lot of people in this courthouse today keeping one eye on Trump's social media posts. The behind-the-scenes lobbying campaign has been pretty intense. We know that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has visited President Trump several times in the White House, and Semaphore today is reporting that FTC Chairman Andrew Ferguson met with President Trump last week to, quote, stiffen his spine against Meta's attempts to get the case thrown out. Now, so far this morning, FTC lawyers have been making their case that Meta should never have been allowed to buy Instagram for $1 billion back in 2012 or WhatsApp for $19 billion back in 2014. The FTC revealed this internal message from Zuckerberg in 2012, which they say shows that he bought Instagram because he saw it as a threat. Zuckerberg wrote in that message, Instagram was growing so much faster than us that we had to buy them for $1 billion. That's not exactly killing it. But Meta's attorney argued in court this morning that the FTC's case is nothing more than a grab bag of theories that are at war with the facts and the law. Now, they're expecting Zuckerberg may have to testify for as many as 7 hours here, so that could mean he has to come back tomorrow to finish up, Brian. We'll bring you all the latest as we have it from here.
But I will say this. I mean, first off, buying a company to prevent them from competing with you is normal across all industries. And by the way, the Instagram and WhatsApp founders did not have to sell. Like, they chose to sell and get rich and go build mansions on Lake Tahoe or wherever.
Right. Yeah, very interesting. The opening gambit from the FTC's attorney here, talking to Zuckerberg on the stand, was talking to him about the very early days and whether or not he would have sold to Yahoo in those days, which was contemplating buying Facebook. And the FTC lawyer said, well, that was a bad idea. That was a good idea not to sell, right? Because you ended up growing bigger, and the competitor that everyone thought Facebook couldn't compete with in those days was MySpace. And ultimately, Facebook pushed MySpace out with better products, more innovation, and the like, and that ended up being a huge success. The implication there, sort of the thought bomb he's dropping there, is the idea is that Instagram never had the chance to push Facebook out of the way because Facebook bought it and kept it internally and kept it from competing.
Eamon Javers, appreciate it.